There has to be a period of no trust/paranoia if I want to trust him again and give him another chance. I know this sub will probably be against it. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. If he texts or gets texted by any women, I want him to tell me because he is apparently being blackmailed. He knows the tricks now. Recently deleted messages. His work messaging app. He can delete those messages. But I want to log into his iCloud and his work account and check it through the day to see if he texts her before he deletes it. If he doesn't delete it and tells me he had to text her, or at least tells me if he does delete it, then I can start to trust him again. If he has crazy women after him, then he has to be honest about it. I know I sound stupid. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because he admitted to flirting and admitted to getting too into it emotionally, but for the life of me, he will not admit to anything else and repeatedly says he is getting blackmailed, and before finding any of this out, he would come home crying about how he hates work and how I would leave him if I knew what was happening also before I found out, he said. I swear by the end of the month when I quit this stupid miserable job, you can have full access of my phone. So the fact that before I found out, he seems to hate the job and came home crying and say I'd leave him, and how he can be fully open with his phone after he quits shows that he might be truthful because he said all this long before I found out he was cheating. I'm only giving him the benefit of the doubt that it's blackmail because he did this long before I found out. He's always hated his job, and he is an attractive man, so I hope the blackmail is the case. I told him the only way I can trust is if he is honest from any kind of blackmail happening, and if he stops lying about little details and is open with his devices and his phone. He gets annoyed when I want to see his phone, but frankly, I don't really give a s. He decided to cheat, so guess what? These are the consequences. Me being paranoid and checking your phone until I can trust you, and until we can work through this through marriage counseling. But the only way for me to confirm is to find another way he does not know I can find out. So by logging into his work messaging app without him knowing to see if he deletes them, or if he doesn't delete them and shows me the text he receives and supposedly has to send back to avoid blackmail, and possibly through his iCloud. I know I'm stupid for staying whatever I know. I just can't throw everything away without one more chance. The messages disappointed me when I saw them. I'm stupid for not being able to control my emotions to see if he actually stops messaging them on his own, or if he continues, but it's torture living with someone who is cheating while you have to hide the pain. I feel so stupid. I should be more angry. It's been 3 days. The first 2 days were hell since I found out. But now I'm sort of okay, just a little passive-aggressive and wanting to check his phone and asking questions. I told him this is who I'm going to be until I can trust him, and he can't blame me for that. It may be a bad idea, but I don't care. He did this to himself. He decided to flirt from the very beginning, which caused them to blackmail him as a manager. I can get past flirting. I can get past him being blackmailed and having to text back if he was open and honest about it. But since he hid it, then obviously I'm not going to easily believe this whole blackmail thing.